Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Ink and Page, and I'm here today with a new Junk Journal January video. This is for day 27, which is Crumpled. Also, today is a Monday, so that means there's a new free ephemera pack out. So I'm going to go over that here just in a second. I'm actually going to put this up here. And then move my journal aside. Okay, so if you would like to get this free ephemera pack, all you need to do is go down in the description and click on the link, sign up for my email list, and I will send you this pack, and you'll get all the other 4 packs that came before it as well. Okay, so I think most of you guys are probably already know the drill, so. All right, so this pack is covering crumpled, sealed, reveal, fabric, and letter. Okay, so what I did here is I made 2 door situations, thinking that these might be good for reveal. You could also use them for sealed. You could use them for any prompt, really. And so I did a light one and I did a dark one. And if you don't like either one of these, all you need to do is print whatever you do like on the back side and then just flip it. Or you can just cut these, or you can print these, trace them onto a different piece of paper, whatever you want to do. You know, because this is not particularly a themed journal pack, it's kind of hard for me. I wasn't sure exactly what people would want. So I did one that was kind of a garden and then one that was kind of a pattern. This is kind of a scrappy pack too, so there's little scraps throughout the whole pack. And I just kind of squeezed them in where I could. So it's like a little tiny stacks of papers in different colors. And then alphabets here for the letter day. And then I also did, so I've made collage tiles for every letter of the alphabet. And I've interspersed the tiles with just like decorative ones as well, because I didn't figure, you know, you would want to just have letters if you were going to use these collage tiles. So there's all the letters, and then there's all different patterns and pictures. I tried to vary the colors in between all of the letters, and then there's the rest of it. And then I just filled up the space at the end with some extra ones that I thought were pretty. So I am excited to do some kind of a collage with letters for the letter day. So I don't know. So I'm excited about that because I made these like 3 pages of ephemera for it. But the pictures are just so pretty, and I just love them. So this was one of my thoughts for this is the 31st. So it's the last day is letter. Okay, and because there's sealed and reveal, I did actually several envelopes. So there's 2 coin envelopes in this pack. Let me grab the other ones so we can do these in order. There are like 2 like mini square envelopes, and I did 1 neutral. This is perfect if you want to add your own decorations to it, like stamping or whatever. And then I did 1 in like a darker color. And then I have kind of a neutral big envelope as well. So there's 5 different envelopes. Usually, you know, you probably would use at least 2 in a spread. So yeah, so there's a couple different options, a couple different colors, just depending on what you wanted to use there. I did some square tiles that you can use for journaling cards or just for little backgrounds, whatever you want to do with those. This is just more of the same scraps from just like on the first couple that I showed you. And I also included the poem that I used in my spread this past week for a few people who requested it. And then we have some journal cards that are these are just like patterns and backgrounds. So damask, this is kind of a half and half, another half and half blueprint here. And then another set of journal cards. This is more, you know, floral. I did a bunch of different wildflowers and a lot of roses in this one. Okay, and you'll see, and this is like the flowers intermixed with patterns here. And finally, we have 2 letters. So if you didn't have your own letters, I thought it would be nice to just include these. I'm going to use one of these actually today in my spread today as a tag. So these are great for that. These will be, you could use this one for a background, whatever you want to do on. Like, so you have a couple of choices for letter. This could be part of sealed or reveal. You know, so that's like a bunch of different options for that. Okay, I've really come to appreciate these background papers in this like whole process of the month, because these are super handy to have. So I made kind of a stack of them. I know it's the last week, but I thought, why not go out with a bang? So I have like, okay, so on day 30, the prompt is fabric. There's a bunch of different like fabric patterns in here to choose from. This is one of them, but it's also like kind of shabby and just pretty, you know. It looks a little bit like the one I used for my cover. So I also did some grungy ones. I love this idea of like this plus this like focal point here. So I think this has a lot of potential for anyone who feels like they want to add stuff to pages. They want to like determine the illustration on here. So this one is more open-ended, so you can, you know, do whatever you want with that. These would really make cute tags too. Okay, so another one, this is just like a background page with a little damask border. I did some dark florals in this one. So I did like a series of them in the different types of ephemera, so that you have like an envelope that's dark, you have this that's dark, you know, you have the doors that are dark, so like you have like some options if you wanted to do a dark spread. This paper is crumpled, but also a great background paper for stamping on. And then this one is kind of like a plaster, like a worn plaster. Again, excellent for stamping on, great for a background, great to back your journaling cards, stuff like that. I have this, like, this is also one of the fabric ones. I want to do something that wasn't like flowers. So I have this like kind of like funky diamond pattern. And it's, you know, distressed. I think it's also a great backing paper. This is another fabric one. This is just with the like kind of like sage background on it. And like, this is very traditional, shabby. This is one of the wildflower, like I have a couple themes going in this. This is, one of them is wildflower. And I love the like polka dotty background. Do you know what I mean? I think it just, I don't know, it's pretty. So who doesn't love pretty, right? And then I have this scrappy paper here that is, I love these. Like I said, you can cut these up and then stamp them individually, or use them as tags, or use them as ephemera, or you can use the paper as a whole. Any which way you'd like to do that. And this is an encyclopedia page. I have zero idea why I was so, like, I very much wanted to include this in here. I have no idea why, but, you know, it was one of the things that I looked up, you know, on my list. Yeah, so a text page, always good. Also going to use this one today. So clearly I wanted to have a text page. Okay, this is the page I'm going to be working on today. What I'm going to do is cover it with the tissue paper after I crumple it all up. And then I'm going to make some pockets for these two corners. And then we'll have some ephemera to put inside of them. I'm going to go ahead and use some of the papers from the new kit, so you'll get to see those as well. So I'm just going to get started here with this. I also want to use this paper on some of my ephemera as well. So this should be nice and tricky to glue on here with the clips. So we'll see how that goes. But I figure I can put glue on part of this page. I'll start at the bottom and then just work my way across the whole thing. I'm going to try this glue stick first, because the Scotch one tends to be very, very sticky. So I thought this might be a better choice for tissue paper. So we're going to see what happens here, or if I'm making a giant mistake. I didn't love using the wet glue with the tissue paper on tissue day, so I'm hoping this is my happy medium right here. I do really like the Scotch glue for the durability, but I'm looking for malleability on this one, I think. So hopefully you just pull this down and cover this up. I'll just add some more glue as we go. Crumpled and tissue have a lot in common, because I did a lot of crumpling on my tissue day unintentionally. So, all right, so this is basically just going to be my background, and then I will put my pockets on top of this. In the end, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of it, but I figure it's better to cover the whole thing just in case. I have a very big wrinkle right there. I wonder if it would have made sense to cut this up and try to wrinkle it on that way. That might have ended up like more of a collage. I don't know. We could try that on another day, I suppose. I think I just have too much paper on here. Only I would want to pull it back up, right? But I want to be happy with it, so. I just want my crumples to be a little bit more subtle here. And this is actually working out pretty good. I just have to pull this over because I still want full coverage here. I thought I'd try to work in the book today since I haven't really been doing that very much. Just because like the backgrounds get very complicated and sometimes it's hard to be in the book. There we go. These journals are going to end up being so full, but they're going to be so fun to look at. I'm going to have to go back and like reinsert some of my ephemera still, but make sure this is all glued down. And we have to add a piece right here because it won't pull over. Alright, I'm just going to get my bone folder and run that down the spine here. Just to make sure that my paper is all tucked down. Alright, and then we'll get some scissors and trim this. I originally was going to trim it first, but then I thought, you know, I have no idea how much I'm going to need to use, so. I'll do a preliminary trim, and then I can trim again at the end once I'm done. Hopefully I can put some of this tissue paper on my tags, too. I want to make like one really big tag and then some other tags to go with it. I might have to get my smaller scissors for this one. get a little touch up that glue right there. Okay. Okay, so for the pockets, I grabbed a paper from the, I'll move this stuff over for just a second. I grabbed a paper from the first week, which was this one here, was this black one. And I went ahead and I cut myself 2 pockets already. And then I cut myself two pieces of the encyclopedia paper. I think my brain's going because we're close to the end. So that I can make like a double pocket scenario here. So I'm just going to quickly rough the edges of this. And then I wonder, I might use black soot on this actually to ink instead of vintage photo. Although I do have the brown in here. I don't think it's going to show as well. We'll see here. I'm just going to rough that up. I'll do the tiny one too, and then I'll grab the black soot. To get the blender sponge too, so I'm just going to go around the edges of these just really quick. And then we'll do the other ones, and then I'm going to glue these guys down, and I'll make it, you know, so this is like a double pocket situation. And then we, like, once I have the pockets in, we can start looking at the ephemera. I'm going to grab some tape here, and we'll tape this up. I also grabbed a couple pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera that, like, I just had floating around in my ephemera drawer, because, you know, he does a really great job with all the blacks and the browns, so those are good to have on hand. Oops, I gotta just grab my tweezers here. Oops, wrong ones. Okay. It'll be good to get the first pocket in. Oops, I gotta make sure I'm not too far down. I'll get rid of my stack here in a second. Okay. Oops. I may have to trim that a little bit because I measured this like on like a actual like 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and this probably isn't quite 8.5 by 11 because of the amount of it that goes into the spine. But as long as I can get it pretty straight on here, that should be good. And then I'll just, there's extra tissue paper still on here. Okay, I'm very much like, I guess because I did like all light colors and stuff yesterday, today I'm like, let's do grungy. Okay, I'm gonna get these. I'm just gonna move these out of the way quickly just so that my desk is not so cluttered. Okay, so we just need to do tape on either side of this. And then we'll pop this one into the corner. And then we'll pop our newspaper ones on top of it. Here we go. Let me just make sure that's lined up over here. Okay, I think we have pockets. There we go. And we have one down here, and I'll put this one on here. That's pretty good, huh? I'm gonna just ink in just slightly on this so that there's just a little bit more of a shadow on this front angle here. There we go. Okay. There's like a picture. I just had a jellyfish. I don't know what that was on the front there. Sure is. Okay. That guy. Okay, so is anybody else wondering what they're going to do with themselves after this is over? Because I kind of wonder a little bit. I mean, I know I'm going to be like back to making kits every week, but like I just can't fathom not having this to do every day. I thought maybe we'd do some kind of like weekly like thing in the like either on the Facebook book group or on YouTube. Just so we have something, you know, to keep ourselves busy and creative, and it just like helps because you make it a priority as opposed to like usually I don't make it a priority. Like it's usually like if I have time, and when something's in the if I have time category, it's the I never get to do it category in my house. So because like right now, like I would probably be doing laundry if I wasn't doing this. So that's how it works, you know? That's life sometimes. Okay, let's pop this on here. Just want to make sure I gotta... It is a little trickier on the book. But, oh my goodness. Alright, very good. Very good. We have our pockets already here. I hope that one's straight. And I think I will put this just aside up here. Oops, I'm going to reclip it. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at our ephemera options for this. Alright, so I did, let's see, where's my stuff here? That's my offcut from the pockets, which I thought might make a good tag. I have this one too. This is the Tim Holtz. And I think it really goes well with this whole situation. Oh, and I got the letter too, so I'm going to use that. And then I found this is like this. Maybe from week 1 or week 2, I'm not sure. Same, there's an ATC, and this one is from another freebie that I did. It's the grungy one that I don't know what week it was exactly. It might have been week 183, but it's available for free on YouTube, so you just have to like go to my profile and look, or I'll drop the link in the description. And then I have these guys to make if I want to make tags or stamp or do anything else on. So I thought one of the things that I would do though is make, oh yeah, this one. Okay, so this has nothing on the back of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do like the crumpled, same crumpled thing is on here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the crumpled thing on the back of this, just like I did on the page there. I just got to get my glue, and then we'll cut this into a tag. And maybe a journaling card too, because, well, I don't know, because I'm probably going to be cutting that off. But I figured it's probably, I'll just do the whole back of it, and then whatever's left over I can use for something else. Okay. And I'll move my tissue paper to the side there. And, okay, so let's turn this guy into a tag. I'll just quickly cut it. I don't know if it's going to fit in my mini cutter. Oh, it'll fit 6 inches, so let's make it 6 inches. I think it's 6.5 right now. So I'll just cut off a little bit of it. Well, actually, let's go this way. Okay, and then let's see here. Okay. What do you think? Like 3.5 seems like it'll be good. Wait a second here. Okay. There we go. I have like that too. We could probably turn that into just a smaller tag. I'm just gonna like trim this white space off of here because it's gonna make it look unbalanced. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do the corners really quickly on this. And alright, then we got corners here. Oh, okay, so here's this tag. I think if we cut this one in half, I can get 2 tags out of this one. Alright, so pop the corners off on this. Whoa. That really sends it flying. Okay, so I got that one. Alright, and I have 2 of these now. I have that. Okay, I'm going to cut this one down this line right here. And then we'll turn this one into a tag too. And then I also have to think about, like, because I have that top side pocket, so this is either going to have to go in sideways or, because I don't want it to go in upside down. So I have to think about, make sure I size the ephemera correctly for that. Okay, so this one will be slightly taller. I'm going to have to put a bunch of stuff on the front of it. That is not right. Okay, that's right. I got a little carried away. I lost track of time. But I have my tags done. So let's go ahead and put these guys in. This is my like botanical themed one. There we go. And I have this one also with this kind of like got a flower theme. I think I might put this one down a little. I need to clip this actually so it stays down. Okay, and then I have my little journaling card here. Whoops, I'm gonna slide that in there. Okay, I probably made too much stuff. I got this here. I wanted to put these guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, I made too much stuff here. Oops, the 2 goes here. The 5 goes here. I'll do this one. Oops. There we go. Holy mackerel, what did I do? All right, I'll save this for another one. This has got to go on here, huh? I wanted to put this life, the journey is a destination, on the front of this pocket here. Did I say the journey is a destination? Yeah, that's what I wanted to put on the front of this pocket. Just as, you know, part of the like kind of decoration for this. I wanted to put like a little something something on the front of this pocket. I need to get like a little bit more stuff for it. I wasn't sure what was gonna look right on there. Okay, I'm sorry if there's a dog crying in the background. He's ready for me to be done. Which I almost am, so that's good. Okay, I got a little bit of, I want that, like I needed to stand out a little bit because it's kind of a hugely busy background right here. I might need to put a couple pieces back there. Okay, just quick. I should have prepped these while I was doing the rest of the ephemera, huh? Okay, I'm just going to staple back here, and then we'll glue that over the top, and then we will call this done. Okay. I don't know what's up with my desk tonight. Everything is rolling onto the floor. All right, friends, that looks like done to me. So this was, see, day 27. Crumpled, even though you can barely see my crumpled now that I added all my stuff in, but at least there's a whole bunch of tags here, and I feel like it has like kind of a happy theme because it, you know, of the stamps and stuff that I used. So anyway, I very much enjoyed making this. It was super fun, and I hope you guys had fun making your spreads. And I will be heading over to the Facebook group to take a look tomorrow, and I hope, oh well, yeah, tomorrow, because I'm making this the day before. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe if you haven't already. I have more awesome stuff planned after Junk Journal January, so we'll just keep the crafting going. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.